Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's channel. Today we'll be doing part 38 of Belle's Fallout 4 Explorer and Companion Guide, and today we are with Nick Valentine and we will be exploring the Boston Common as well as doing the quest Road to Freedom. Probably Road to Freedom would probably be part 38 as well as part 39, purely because it is quite a bit of a longish quest. But mainly, we'll be starting off the Boston Common. I'm just going to look. I'm not going to go in the places. I'm just going to show you some of the places. Do be careful, though, if you go into the water and you see this thing in the middle, because it is called the Swan's Pond. It is a behemoth. And I think if you activate these chains, it also wakes up and stuff. But anyway, so you've got this red door here. It's called to the Boylston Club. There you'll have a few cool little interactions. Do be careful on each corner. There are various enemies. Just looking, to be honest.
Sucking down a lot of rads sticking around here.
Experimental log J. Oh God. I'm getting a few rads now, Jesus. Radex. Experimental log J32 day 14. Edgar Swan. Swan. Day 14. My psychological evolution seems to have stabilized. The medical team says my muscle mass has more than tripled since the experiment began, and my neutral efficiency has improved marginally. This particular strain of modified FEV has been a remarkable success. I appear to have received all of the anticipated benefits without the typical adverse effects. My application to join the research team is awaiting the director's approval. Although further tests may be in order, I hope to be able to assist with my own experiment in the coming days. Edgar Swan, so that's the dude then. See, the thing is with the if you don't know what they were trying to do with it. Oh, there's a female. Day one, hold on. So I nipped a few cigs. Big deal. Smartasses may run this place, but they can't do whatever they want. I got rights. Trial worked out for me in the end. They agreed to probation. I stay inside for a month, writing something every day, and they bring me all the food and water I want. They think this is punishment. She'll be scrubbing floors all day. Day 6. Should have known something was wrong when they came back for more tests. Every bone in my body aches. I'm on edge all the time. Jittery. Can barely write, but mine's just racing. Damn it, what's going on? What'd they do to me? Oh, I can't get off. Oh, it's you in the bloody way. Basically the FEV was kind of like, it's called the forced evolutionary virus. The point of it is to basically force evolution and create stronger human beings who are immune to radiation after the fallout. Didn't work, created super mutants, bad things. But overall, that's kind of like how super mutants made. It was made in various vaults that did this type of thing. And obviously, I'd actually never seen that before. The logs. So obviously, he was injected with FEV, and that's how he became the Swan. His name was Edgar Swan. He became the Swan, a behemoth in the water of Boston Commons. Oh, look, there he is. Swan. Must have hurt. Okay, so here we are. This is the quest that we're doing. Road to Freedom. Our task was to follow the Freedom Trail. Basically, I came to Boston Common, walked past this robot, and it did it. If I want to fight the Institute, I've been told I should find the railroad. The only clue I have is to follow the Freedom Trail. The tourist trail starts at Boston Common. So that's basically what we've got to do. We've got to follow this Freedom Trail, this big line, this red line, as you can see. And it kind of works with the puzzle. So at journey's end, follow Freedom's lantern. You can talk to the robot, but I'm not going to. So what does it say? It says 7A.
7 and A.
And it's pointing to the A on
Some
the
sort of code.
round thing. Then you just start following the red trail, picking up these medallions as you go. It gets pretty hairy sometimes, like when you're like trying to find it, and they do pick it up with paint if it goes missing. That is Paul Revere's house, I believe. See that paint. It takes you, of course. Oh no, it's State House. Sorry, never actually gone in there to be honest. Don't wanna. We'll just keep walking. Oh, another one. Remember, this freedom trail is actually real. It's actually in Massachusetts, and it'll take you to the various locations. So 4 and L.
4 and L. Definitely a code.
You might want to be writing these down. The 4 depicts the number in which it goes in the sequence. So that 4 would be the 4th letter. L would be the 4th letter. Carry on going past the cemetery.
2 and A.
So 2 and A, meaning second letter is A. So this is what I mean, you kind of get lost, but it's looking like it's turning here.
I'll wear your guts! You walk away.
So I'm guessing you go this way. Yep, here you go, back to where you are. Around here, this is kind of how you find Good Neighbor as well. So if you follow the red line, you'll find Good Neighbor.
Now a 6 and an O.
Keep going, keep going. I can't hit this dog, can I? Up here. Freedom Trail.
3I.
Oh, glitching. Jump. Okay, over here. Carefully going to near Venue Hall right now.
When I thought we were getting along.
Carry on going. Keep going, there'll be another one here.
5R.
Keep going. There will be super mutants all around here, by the way. Careful, there will be a suicider as well. If it hits its hand, it will kill them. Find the road.
Not doing them much good at this point.
Here it is. Keep going, keep going. Must be around here. Am I going the right way? I don't know, I've never done it before. Which way? Hold on, let me check my map. Where am I? It must be this way then. I just must not be able to see it. Ah, red paint. Ah, here we go. Keep going this way. Down here.
Couldn't stay away, huh?
Lantern. And then final.
1R. The trail ends right at the church.
This is the Old North Church, as you can see right here. It's right next to Pittman's Gallery, not far off Bunker Hill. It's right here, right on the edge. You know, I can see the sea from it. What's he chunking out?
Alright.
Right, he's good. And then it says follow the lanterns. Now this took me a while to figure out, to be honest. So if you go in, now I would suggest doing this with Nick Valentine. You can also do it with Curie. Depends, if you don't like the railroad and what they stand for, then take like Dance or somebody who hates the railroad. But if you do like it, then take Nick. Okay, do be careful, there are ghouls in here. And as it said, follow the lanterns. The lantern here. And it means go through this little door. Basically what you want to do. Should have gathered some of that stuff, but I can be bothered. Just be warned, there will be ghouls. They're exactly the friendliest types. Ooh. And basically come here. And you're like, you see the spin now. Remember, you've been seeing them the whole time. Remember, it said 1R.
Huh. It spins.
And then you have to press the button in the middle. So R.
Oh, so it starts with R.
We've done R.
That's one way to get that coolant pumping.
What has he got in his hands?
Hey.
Yes. Something you need?
Okay. And then we got A. And then we got I. And then we got L. He's starting to see what it spells. And then another R. And then O. And then so railroad. And then we need a D. So it spells railroad. So that's the key, basically. Go in and what's going on?
There we go.
Boom, secret passage. It's freaking it. Alright, so let's go in. But remember, as I said, if you don't like the railroad and what they stand for, pick a companion that doesn't like it to gain affinity. If you do like the railroad and you actually want to join them, even if it's to get their quests and things, then take a companion that likes them, like Curie, Nick, and I think Piper as well.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
See, this is the thing. It's not going to really affect anything, but the railroad are an underground organization which deals with secrets,
A response would be appreciated.
that deals with keeping secrets and compartmentalization, meaning nobody knows everything. You know what I mean? They all know bits of information. So I'm going to say protect
I
myself.
don't want to get anyone into trouble.
We'll find out, one way or another. I'm Desdemona. And I'm the leader of the railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I
You would
need
have seen him
info.
in my
Who
previous
is this?
things as well.
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal out there.
You know me?
Do we know each other?
I didn't need to meet you to hear about you. You've made waves. You saved Amelia Stockton from those maniacs at Covenant. That earns you points in my book.
Oh.
And, as if that wasn't enough, you're the leader of the Minutemen. I hear you cleared out the castle. Everyone's talking about that.
So you're vouching for her?
Yes, trust me. She's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
Okay, so before we do that, I'm going to do this to how Valentine likes it, but it's also how I like it. You can say your son, you can say fight the Institute, but really, you know, I'm doing it. I mean, I'm more doing it to fight Institute, but I'm pretty sure Valentine doesn't like that response. So I'm going to say
A
save
response
since.
would be appreciated.
But either way. And yeah, depending on what you do out in the Commonwealth, change it. So if you join Brotherhood of Steel first, then, you can completely skip the railroad and just go and find the Institute yourself and join them, and then Deacon will probably know that. If you don't do the men, he won't mention it.
If
If you
we're
don't
done
save
here,
him, he'll
let
stop
me
to, he'll
know.
mention it. You know, it just depends on what you've done. I've only ever done it this way, to be honest, so I don't really know. I put save since.
You help since. I want to lend a hand.
There's a procedure for people who want to help the railroad. And showing up unannounced isn't it.
I followed the only lead I had.
Well, hopefully nobody else crashes this party. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Poor old Valentine. Slavery's wrong.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance
Valentine liked
in
it.
real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
The thing is, though, you don't even like think about it. If you think about it, you know, it's the same as race. If you think that they're different, then you're going to treat them differently. So you don't even need to consider it. You need to think you're human. I'm saving a human. I'm not saving a white person or a black
response would
person
be
or a synth
appreciated.
or a normal person, you know? I'm saving someone. Anyway, I'm going to say I'd risk my life.
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. You said you wanted to save synths. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new
Ooh, Valentine, love that.
There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
So, yes, now we have to do a mission with Deacon. And again, this is the point where you can get... I'm actually not sure whether it is double affinity or not. But yeah, it is Road to Freedom. But it also changes into another quest known as Tradecraft. So I'm just going to call this episode Railroad. But let's talk to Deacon.
Hi.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Forgive. Angry at reception. Non-committal. Caution necessary. Yeah, well, caution definitely is necessary.
Your leader was just being cautious.
That we know we're all on the same team.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
Vouch for you, mean?
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
He's smart.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
needs me.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Cool. Now, for me, you can join various factions. You can join the Minutemen, the Railroad, Brotherhood of Steel, and the Institute. So that's 4 factions, and that equals 4 endings. Me, because I like to get the most
You
caps,
still there?
I like to experience the game fully, I join every single one, because you can. And then you just have to portray one of them, basically, which, for me, when I first played the game, I didn't do. I literally didn't finish the game. It was so, like, I can't betray anybody. But then the more and more I played, the more I saw that the Brotherhood were
Appreciating the
a
moment
lot
really is
worse
a lost art.
in this one. I mean, they were okay in Fallout 3, but in this one they were vicious and exactly not what I wanted. Institute, obvious. Minutemen, a bit anticlimactic ending. Railroad seems like the best. Alright, so let's take the job.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We can't finish this quest. I'm going to tell you this. Valentine is about to give us his quest. When he gives us a quest, you cannot gain any
Not much
more
for
affinity.
conversation
Even
today,
before he
are
gives
ya?
you the quest. You can't gain any more affinity. And I need to do his quest. And it's going to take forever. And I can't do it on this one thing. So I'm afraid we're going to talk to Valentine. Actually, no, we're not. I'm going to end it here. And then we're going to talk to Valentine. And then the next video, we're going to do his quest. And then after that, we're going to do the railroad.
Anybody still in there?
Again. Oh my god. Actually, no, we're not. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a new video straight after this. Just literally. You won't know, but I will be doing them chop and changing. For me, I'll be doing the quest now. For him. Then I'll be doing the railroad quest. But for you, it would appear that I've just done the railroad quest again.
Anything to say on the subject?
So, just to be warned about that. But yeah, sorry about this, but thank you for watching. Watch the next episode to see the end of Tradecraft. I have just put, I'm going to call this one the Railroad, but the next one, well, actually no, I'm going to call the first one Road to Freedom. Next episode, or next video, is going to be called
Don't let me
Tradecraft.
bother you.
Or Railroad, and then we're going to do Nick Valentine Long Time Coming Quest. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry. Goodbye.